Good morning everyone, I am Oliver Digamo Larita and now I will recite my first 30 vocabularies. First is abiogenesis, the doctrine that living things originated from non-living matters. Second is acquired character, an alteration in function and from resulting from a response to environment and it is not heritable. Next is additivity, the basic from most quantitative inheritance theory and for most breeding efforts. Next is affinity, the similarity between entities in regard to orphological trait. Albino, an individual characterized by the absence of pigment. Allele, an array of genes possible from certain position on a given chromosomes. Next is allopoly, ploidy in which sets of chromosomes are derived from different parents, generally not close related. Next is ancestry, refer to those number of past generations which are related in any given species by descent. Next is aneuploidy, a variation of chromosome number by whole chromosome but less than entire set. Anisogamy, a sexual reproduction involving gametes similar in morphology but different in size. Artificial selection, the result of conscious breeding and plants by man for a goal of improving forests, for the goal of improving crops. Next is asexual reproduction, any process of reproduction that does not involve fusion of cells. Next is backcross breeding, a system of breeding whereby recurrent backcrosses are made to one of parents of a hybrid accompanied by selection for a specific character. Next is binary fission, a type of reproduction wherein a single-celled organism divide into two theoretical equal parts. Biogenesis, the doctrine that living things originated from pre-existing living things. Bisexual plant, a plant living both male and female sexual reproductive structure on one individual. Next is breeding. Arboretum refers to all selected trees or species established for breeding purposes. Next is character, an attribute of an organism resulting from interaction of genes with improvement. Next is character displacement, the process of genetic divergence or two or more species when they come into contact. Next is chromatid, pertains in one of two identical longitudinal halves of chromosomes which shares a common centromere. Next is chromatin, a nuclear material comprising the chromosome of DNA, protein complex or nucleoproteins. Next is cline, a gradual and more or less continuous change in phenotypic phenotypic character over the geographical range of species. Next is clonal selection, the manner of choosing the best clones in a Fourier test for further asexual propagation. Next is clone, an aggregation of individual plants produced asexually from one sexually produced individual. Next is conjugation, a transfer of genetic material from one bacteria to another when two compatible cells come in contact with each other. Next is controlled pollination, the transfer of pollen from known source to eruptive flower of known antherids. Next is cultivar, refers to the plant type within a particular cultivated species that is distinguished by one or more characters. Next is cytogenetics, a study of circular structures and mechanics associated with genetics. And last is deoxyribonucleotide, a portion of a DNA molecule composed of one deoxyribose phosphate bonded to either a purine of a pyrimidine. Thank you, that's all.